following are all of the products included in the AEC collection. That's sort of the whole point of these presentations, is to show you how many pieces of software are included in these collections. The AEC collection gives you access to this substantial set of tools and the workflows to deliver your best work and stay competitive. The flagship products in the suite include Revit, AutoCAD, Navisworks, and Civil 3D. The ones we're focusing on today will be Revit, FormIt Pro, Insight, and Revit Live. These 4 products allow for a start-to-end workflow in the design phase. At this time, I'm going to take a second and have you guys fill out a poll. So let me go ahead and launch that. So I've got a couple of options here. I'm going to go ahead and launch the first poll for you guys to take a look at. All right, almost there. Great. Fantastic that we have such a good group of designers and engineers with us. I'm going to go ahead and close that poll. Also, I'm going to go ahead and launch another one for if you're currently using BIM applications. Great. Thank you. Wow, about 91% are a yes. That's fantastic. And I've got one more for you before we continue on in the presentation. Are you using cloud or mobile tools? So let's go ahead and launch that one. Wow, that's a lot more of a 50-50. In fact, it's exactly 50-50. So fantastic. Okay. Let me go ahead and close up that poll. All right. So as I said, we're going to be focusing on these 4 products today. So let's go ahead and get started with the first one. So Autodesk FormIt Pro offers intuitive 3D sketching tools as well as conceptual design tools, whole building energy analysis, web browser apps as well as desktop applications, a shared editing environment, a direct connection to Dynamo, and probably the most exciting part of this is the native Revit interoperability. So let's take a look at these features a little more closely. Autodesk FormIt Pro contains sketching tools that are familiar and easy to use. Shapes like lines, circles, arcs, rectangles, and splines make creating any shape simple. Primitive tools such as cubes, domes, pyramids, and cylinders allow for rapid and creative design possibilities. Intuitive editing tools are simply a right mouse click away. Tools like copy, move, rotate, scale, and array make rapid designing simple. Solar and energy analysis allows for changes based on location and connect to Autodesk Insight, which we'll look at shortly. By simply selecting the project's location, FormIt Pro can import weather data and satellite imagery for context and use with analysis. Materials, properties, layers, and scenes offer powerful design exploration. FormIt Pro connects with Dynamo. This exciting connection allows us to create complex shapes and design layouts using the powerful Dynamo engine. Autodesk FormIt Pro also offers native Revit interoperability. This means we can use these masses and shapes to quickly generate our designs, moving them into design development and construction document phases. What this interoperability means is, for conceptual massing, FormIt models become Revit mass families which support wall by face, curtain system by face, and roof by face. FormIt levels become Revit levels and support floor by face and floor plan view creation. FormIt models with materials applied import to Revit with materials intact for visualization. On the conceptual modeling side, groups in FormIt can be categorized to become Revit families like generic, furniture, and specialty equipment. FormIt models can be imported into the Revit family editor to create an RFA of any family category with materials. Revit families can be exported to FormIt and then in the future converted back to the original Revit family. This product is available in both a web and desktop application. You can also design with your project team in a shared editing environment. With Autodesk FormIt Pro, you can sketch, collaborate, analyze, and share early-stage design concepts. Now, let's move to Revit. Autodesk Revit is the premier tool for modeling in the AEC industry. With this application, you can model all building components, create simple or complex masses, utilize site creation tools, create documentation and detailing, and work with other design programs. Let's look at these features a little more closely. Revit contains industry-recognized tools like walls, doors, and windows, as well as pipe, duct, and electrical components. These tools let you design real-world situations that are accurate in size, shape, and location. By designing in this fashion, models are able to be viewed, tested, and analyzed like never before. Much of this analysis can be performed with products inside of the AEC collection. Powerful massing tools allow for simple to complex conceptual design. Free-form shape creation as well as robust editing tools let you go from nothing to a schematic design very quickly. Using the wall by face, curtain system by face, and roof by face, your design goes from the building blocks of a building to the actual design of the building in a few clicks of the mouse. A robust set of tools for site design are also included. Once we've designed our building, Revit offers very powerful documentation tools. These include view creation tools like sections and elevations, real-time schedules that can store data, extract data, or export data to other applications. You can create design intent renderings using different modes such as sketchy lines or photorealistic renderings. The creation of building information models allow us to analyze the models for structural soundness using structural analysis, energy efficiency, and facilities management. Again, much of this analysis can be performed with products inside of the AEC collection. Tools such as Navisworks for collision detection, Insight for building energy and environmental performance, and Robot structural analysis for structures and code compliance. Next, let's take a look at Autodesk Insight. Now, Revit includes direct access to building performance analysis using Autodesk Insight. With the push of a button, you can send your Revit model to the cloud for analysis, allowing for rapid iteration using Autodesk's extensive cloud processing power. Results are quickly returned in a visual, easy-to-read format, making it easy to identify opportunities to improve your design. You can even see how the data was calculated. The Autodesk Insight platform makes it easier than ever to optimize building performance for factors like ventilation performance, air quality, and thermal comfort at the earliest stages of design. This powerful analysis tool uses simulation engines for whole building analysis, including energy, cooling, heating, daylighting, and solar radiation studies to allow designers to monitor performance changes throughout the course of the project. In the past, generating this information could be very time-consuming and was often a detailed and tedious process left in the hands of experienced and valuable staff members. It all starts with a building model, either from Revit or FormIt, which, if you remember, is also included in the AEC collection, and the physical site location information from those platforms. We can then use the Insight tool in the Analysis tab to immediately send our model to the analysis environment, where we can review information such as lighting efficiency, HVAC, photovoltaics, peak heating and cooling, and more. This information can be used to develop multiple design options and help to determine the best solution for building performance. In these menus, you can adjust the limits of variables that affect energy usage. Afterwards, you can compare the performance of your multiple scenarios. Then you can develop a load calculation summary report to review and export your results. Autodesk Insight offers support for the 2030 Challenge and other green building initiatives. Autodesk analytical software such as Insight make it easier to generate buildings that perform better. You can see here I've included a series of slides that allow you to see all of the reporting information inside of Insight. Continuing the workflow, we can use our Revit models to generate immersive experiences using Autodesk Revit Live. Revit Live Cloud Service turns Revit models into an immersive experience in one click, helping architects understand, explore, and share their designs. Enter VR by simply clicking the VR button in the lower right-hand corner of Live. Live is collaborative, allowing you to help your client to understand your design by creating a presentation that they can review with you or on your own. Revit Live turns models into that immersive experience. Simple one-button workflow publishes your model into Revit Live. Easy-to-use navigation tools such as pan, zoom, and rotate make moving around your model a snap. Styles allow us to visualize the model using different graphic styles. Once we're inside, we can use a feature called Tap and Go that allows us to simply click where we would like to go and navigate to that spot. We can also use predefined Revit model views to quickly navigate to different areas of the project. There are also navigation markers that allow us to jump to these saved areas. Revit lighting is also fully functional, turning them on and off. Use the sun's position to adjust date and time. Automatically transfer and access valuable BIM data in your model. Simply clicking Geometry, Revit Live displays that BIM geometry. Presentation tools let you show areas of your project with saved lighting and scene styles. Also, you can publish for mobile devices. For VR usage, you will need the HTC Vive headset or the Oculus Rift headset with Oculus Touch controllers. Live is collaborative, allowing you to help your client to understand your design by creating a presentation that you guys can review. So let's do a product features recap. Autodesk FormIt Pro has intuitive 3D sketching tools as well as conceptual design tools, a native Revit interoperability, whole building energy analysis, connection to Dynamo, and is available in either a web browser app or Windows installed apps. Autodesk Revit allows you to model all building components, analyze systems and structures, detail and document your design, and full visualization capabilities. Autodesk Insight lets you complete building performance analysis, daylighting analysis, heating and cooling loads, with BIM integration and real-time feedback. Revit Live is an immersive architectural visualization tool that's VR ready, BIM smart, and cloud-based.